young man in the pros. Rookie seasons can be notoriously tough for quarterbacks. We'll have to see how seamlessly he can make the jump from college to the next level. It's the Bears going up against the Texans. With that, let's get on over to Houston as we're proud to introduce our new franchise team for 2016, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Good luck, fellas.
Larry, it is indeed an honor to be here. Thank you as we welcome the rest of you inside NRG Stadium here in Houston. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. The partner, the Bears, coming off a 6-10 season. Meanwhile, the Texans, last year AFC South champions, but an ugly wild card round loss.
Not a lot of fun in that game. That wasn't their best, and we're talking about Houston.
Second down. So the pickup there for Lamar Miller. He actually shredded his current team last year when he played against them. 175 yards, another 61 in the air, and 2 touchdowns.
I guess that's a classic example of if you can't stop him, go get him, put him on your team. Lamar Miller, big-time pickup for the Texans.
Shorts has got it. They'll give him a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. The hook up on the right side.
Oh, good move. Oh,
good move. First down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
DeAndre Hopkins.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
What?
How many times we see it? I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why
not a lot of
find
people
him in this type of a situation.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here.
No.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Huh?
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility?
Hopkins on the grab
corner.
Over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And just like that,
Rodgers.
It's third down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that.
Who is it?
You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just
it's him or
and then you change
it's him or
when he has the hot hand,
Russell Wilson.
It's
him or Russell Wilson.
With confidence as the game goes on.
He finds his target, Fuller. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still,
first
down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Yeah.
Again, it's Miller. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well.
I did it last year.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose.
He did. No, first down. Come on.
To create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived.
DeAndre Hopkins already has 3 catches for him.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
How did he not get that?
Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line.
He burnt them. That boy DeAndre Hopkins.
He's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 29 yards. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now back to throw.
Let's go.
Up here with Jalen Strong, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Strong, 62 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speed.
Let's stop defense.
And now out comes Houston. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
Late hit on me.
They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a run. This is Alfred
Boy Blue, good run.
They'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Here's the option going right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down.
Let's go.
And now out comes Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
No.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
They got started running back. I heard Lamar Miller.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Drops it to Blue, complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down. And now out comes Houston. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll set up to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Gets it to Strong. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll drop to throw.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. Sam Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They go again with Blue. This carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree.
I knew I
At
was
some
on that.
point, they have to win at the point of attack.
Blitz.
Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Just gonna
So
run
much of this
to get
game
a
is
field
about
goal.
leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a...
Oh, they had the ball for a long time. Oh, they didn't score. Get shoot a clock.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
Good one. I didn't want to get out of bounds.
So far, defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting through. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Alfred Blue, 61 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught.
That's good.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Gun. They'll look to throw. Strong grabs it over the middle. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back to throw. Quick hit, complete. Down after a good game. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people who want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Looking for strong, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
They blitzed
on
him.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going.
Oh, man, good catch.
Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case,
finally scored.
And the Texans sent to come onto the field.
This has get
that recipe on
10th catch. Should have got 9
the
catches.
touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be open to do that once more.
We'll try to get
It
that.
takes me back to when we signed with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. We'll see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can. And now,
my God!
Touchdown, Houston! A big play there, 75 yards, and the Texans will extend their lead. Well, you want it.
He scored.
And now out comes Houston. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, about them just taking it. Big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll try and run again with Blue. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. And in this situation with a lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The tight end, Luke.
He scored again.
And now out comes Houston. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they have... And here comes the Texans now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Shorts has got it.
No. Stand back.
That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy will tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
They'll run. This is Blue.
Cut it up.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. And now out comes Houston. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.